You ever wake up on a frigid 2 in the morning and decide, oh, I'm gonna record some videos for demo? Because I'm doing that and I don't know why. That's why I was asking in case anyone else knew, you know? Yeah, I can get some feedback. A little bit of data. A census. Perhaps praxis. Lapsis. Content warning. This is a horror game, not for all audiences. Blip, 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 blip. Also contains flickering images. Flashing light warning, here it is. Black Tabby Games. So this is the demo for Slay the Princess. You know, why not? Controls. Shift A, enter. Okay, so it's all pretty. Toggles assistive self-voicing. Excuse me? Chapter 1, the hero and the princess. Maybe it means like if those who are...
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, how did she get there? Please tell me I'm not the one who put the princess in the basement of the cabin in the woods, at the end of the path in the wood. Ooh! Ooh, that's really cool. I like that.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What kind of slay I'm gonna move on. Oh, explore. Oh, we have choices. The end of the world. We're talking about. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget about this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me to do. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Vive la revolution! Walk towards the cabin. Turn and leave. I mean, these are both very valid. Let's start with this one.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
The problematic bit of no more people is a bit debatable, but that's also very vague. I meant specifically, how is she going to end the world? You explained to me what the end of the world effectively means, but and I'm quite aware of that. But how and why? These are important details.
While I appreciate the mental exercise we are running up against a...
This is not a mental exercise. There are moral implications. I'm curious.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
And I'm just supposed to, I don't know, believe you, younger sounding version of the narrator from Stanley Parable.
Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
I like pragmasis. Pragmata. Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
If the world in question is just this game, that if she leaves then the game is over, and that's sort of it though.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Killing a princess is kind of bad, doesn't it? Do you have any evidence to back this up? Yes!
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task?
That's semantics.
This far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
What you doing? I'm not going to kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
Can you stop being so Just. I want specifics. Yes, I want specifics.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job.
No!
She's a princess.
No, I won't.
Listen to her, because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Oh, excuse me, okay. So, is she going to end the world herself, or is she a domino that starts a process that is going to end the world? Because that's what it sounds like you're saying now. Okay? Kids wants to figure that out. Have you that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Look, but then when I'll talk to her and she's as bad as you said, then she said, maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything till I have the chance to beat her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. I'm not sold. Yeah.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning.
Uh-huh.
If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Have you maybe considered the fact I'm asking so many questions means that I'm less implied to just believe anything I'm hearing and more inclined to just continue questioning? Helps that I'm an indecisive motherfucker.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Us may not include me, though.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Alright, cool, thanks. I'm glad for the support here. Footsteps.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Looks like something I'd build in Minecraft. Okay.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Depends. I mean, you know, again, it really does depend. What is she the princess of? What has she done? Has she done anything that is deserving of her being slayed? Slayed.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Him is the metaphorical me that's not me. I mean, see into the cabin. Processioning.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Knife.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I mean, that's furniture too. Everyone needs a house knife.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Is it though? Is there something special about this blade? Couldn't I have brought like my own weapon? You know, especially if I'm going to be killing someone, just executing them. Because wouldn't I rather do it in a way that is as quick and efficient and painless as possible, because there's no real reason to cause suffering? So if I was going to have to, for some pragmatic reason, you know, take the blade. Why is that? I don't even have to. Now, if I did take it, I might be holding up my hand, which means it'd be very easily visible, which means that things can go very differently depending on if she sees me holding a weapon. So what if I go in not obviously armed? I mean, I can always come back out, right?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. No. I don't think she lives here.
you know, especially because you told me that she's been kept here, you know. I also do like that, by the way, that this cabin is a single room with a door that leads to a staircase that goes down underground. That's it. It's not really a cabin, so it's a glorified shed.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Carries what?
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I think you're, I think Hero here, not me, I'm not definitely separating myself from the protagonist in this case. The Hero here is a little bit of, a little bit of, I don't know, let's say impressionable.
Don't let it fool you.
Flair for the dramatic and the romantic.
You're playing a dangerous
And that's
game
romantic,
of
not
coming
in the
here
lovey-dovey
alone.
sense, you know what I mean? Okay. I'm playing a dangerous game in general, really, aren't I? Hi. Just checking. Here to save you. I heard a lot out. Hey, I think I heard a slay. Maybe I should just continue down. I don't know. An announcement seems kind of special. No.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
I don't like the implication. Just saying.
You walk down the stairs and
Why are
lock
there
eyes
two
with
sets
the
of
princess.
manacles?
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Why are there two though? And it's like there's only Well, this one's shorter, so I guess that's why.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
One's appearance does not in any way whatsoever suggest to the character of the individual. Yeah.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Not gonna make the obvious joke. No, I'm not.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on. Let's have a bit of chat. Pull up. I just kind of pull up a chair and sit down. Let's have a bit of a chat. Produce a little cup of coffee from out under my cloak.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. My, what very large eyes you have. What's your name? I don't know anything about you, for all I know you're locked down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? I was interested in you. I've only thought of the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? Keep you locked up. I'm going to keep you locked away for down here, at least for a little while. We can get to know each other better while I decide to do. That sounds, it sounds very ominously suggestive. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the bitch over the world. Go back and say that same other word. I'm getting out of here. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret doing this. Yeah. Okay, hi.
Oh.
Do you not have one?
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
I said name, not title.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Or perhaps she's some sort of otherworldly, but, you know, an entity. And as an entity, Princess is, what's indicative of both the persona of the character and the, role. Well, I'm kind of getting a little mixed up here. My thoughts aren't collating properly. Perhaps if she was some sort of non-human entity, right? Okay, some kind of more force playing on the world. That Princess was, again, like I said, the role she's playing. So it is and isn't a name at the same time. It's just, it's part of the persona, you know? So Princess is your name.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
That would imply you were down here for a very long time.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah?
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
I am definitely noticing some holes here in her narrative, but that doesn't mean I'm going to immediately kill her. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. Yeah, or then let's go with this. This is a more, yeah. What have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
How have you been surviving? Is the point? Okay, if you're a normal human and you're not being fed and watered regularly, you'd be a little bit less skin and a little bit more bone, Miss Anime Eyes.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
Ah, so you're an idiot as well. It is, though, because especially with your whole line of she hadn't even bothered to think of a name for herself. Well, that implies that she doesn't actually have a name, that she's not actually a person, not a real human, but something masquerading as human. In which case, like I said, cosmic chess pieces. I didn't say it before, but that's what I'm saying now. Domino. An entity, not a human. So this, it is relevant.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
And she definitely has to drink. I mean, your body will sort of, never mind. I was just saying, what are you gonna find out you get out of here? That's a dumb question. Yeah, I'm just going with this. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Uh-huh.
I don't actually know what that reason
Oh,
is.
well, if maybe it had a story.
Us in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Yeah. And it would maybe have helped your case if you'd had, again, something. Threads, girl, threads. You weave them together to create a tapestry and that you can make me look at and go, oh, well, this all sort of adds up now, doesn't it?
You have all the explanation you need.
I do not!
No better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Well, she hasn't come up with anything. That's part of the problem. That is actually causing me to lean more in the direction of what you want me to do, is that she has no story built. There's nothing. She's not even trying. Honestly, you're apparently a threat to the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? All right, shoot.
The princess hesitates before responding.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Apparently she's very bad at that, because that would require actual answers, something with a bit more substance to them. And she hasn't exactly been very good at offering anything like that yet.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer?
Truth.
Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
I mean, okay, you have a point there, but I am looking for the truth. I don't trust anything enough for that to be a right answer. And then in which case it'd be hard for me to believe in the, but it is all very muddled.
it's not like you'd believe me.
Well, so far you haven't given me much reason to try. I was here to slay you. You're apparently a threat to the world. I wanted to see it for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe. It's true. There's something about you that doesn't feel right. That's true. And this could maybe make her get a bit more desperate in how she starts acting if I reveal, you know, that personally, something about this feels very off. But I'm still not sure what to believe. This would, I mean, technically true, but this is far more the corner I'm in. But this is still technically true. It's not really a lie. It's just not being entire. It's omitting. It's a lie of omission.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Mood. Okay.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
So long, yes, with your completely fine form. I mean, fine is not like whole, not, you know, like emaciated or decayed, or the crown that doesn't seem to be tarnished, the dress that isn't full of holes or anything. It all seems like you haven't been down here very long at all.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Yeah.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Something about people listening to you. I hope you tell me no, but I'm sure they had their reasons. No, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous to remain silent. I was hoping you'd tell me. I mean, I wasn't really. I mean, well, I'd like you to, if you'd be honest. But, no, it's no, which is why I don't think you're actually. No, that's why I'm questioning whether or not you're dangerous. And this is supremely idiotic. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. Stop to use obviously. I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
I mean, I was expecting that answer, to be fair.
I believe her.
Do you?
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
Fair. But how is she going to bring about the end of the world? You have not given me anything besides vagaries. Little hints, little whispers, little pokes and prods and silent nods, tapped on the nose and all that goodness, you know. Where is the actual bread and butter?
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
That's true.
I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
Again, muddled, because it's not so much I don't trust it. Well, I don't. But I'm not completely throwing it away, which is why I came down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
There you go. I agree with you on this.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me.
Well, so far you haven't said any of the right things, apart from, you know, just reiterating what's going on inside my own brain for a moment there. Because so far you haven't given me anything that makes me think you're actually a normal person.
This is about how messed up this whole
You're a
situation
human.
is. This is my life we're talking about.
Exactly.
Do you really think I can even end the world?
I don't know.
Why would I even want to?
Well, in the world. Possibly, because again, there's more than one way to crack open a planet. Why would I even want to? No, I am a semantically challenged motherfucker. I could go on some tangents, but I won't.
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Well, I don't trust them or you.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
That sounds like you're trying to manipulate me. I don't care that she's a monarch. This plays absolutely no role whatsoever in my decision making right here. In the deciding whether or not a person, potentially an actual human, lives or dies. By my hand, mind you! I won't kill you, but I can't just treat you as you. What if I stay here for a while and get a company? Maybe then we can be happy. Everyone could be happy? That's a really stupid... I mean, it's stupid. But I wonder what would happen if I said it. What would her response be? I'm really just curious. A lot of these are far too... Well, they go in a very specific direction. Either killing her or trying to not kill her. This is much more neutral. It's not letting her free. Oh, either trying to kill her or set her free. This is neither of those. Which has its own icky and very dark element to it as well. That I'm keeping her locked up down here, but which is a part of why I said it was stupid. Part of why, the reason being that if she is actually some kind of world-ending threat, then also this last line here is what really makes me think it's stupid. But what will you say if this is my response?
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
No, it just seems like a very good prod.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
Apparently, actually, yes, hero. I didn't like it.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Okay. Music stopped too, by the way. That definitely sounded more threatening than desperate. And this whole looking at your nails, that there's something that's very callously detached about that.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Okay, now you're starting to give me all the reason to actually kill you here. I mean, well, not necessarily, but this is really leaning more in the direction of, okay, maybe you actually shot someone that should be left to just wander about.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
You did sound to get a little more interesting when you started showing the other side of yourself, however. I can just lock her in the basement, help her escape, retrieve the blade. Music is definitely cranked up a notch too. What happens if I retrieve the blade?
Thank you.
I haven't committed to doing anything yet.
You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Very much like it in this turn you're taking, however.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
I think maybe she's being metaphorical, figurative, slip the chains and become free of them, not literally slip out of them. I mean, she probably, maybe there is a way she could do that, but
She has to be bluffing, but hurry.
I think she's being figurative.
You rush
again.
up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
Okay, ominous.
Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm. Princess is nowhere to be seen.
I mean, like I said, there definitely were ways.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
I think we got off on the wrong foot. Hello, I think we're on the wrong foot. We can start over. I'm sure I'm locking her in here and letting her bleed out. I don't think she cares too much about bleeding out. I'm assuming. Let's finish this. That's some bravado nonsense. But it also may be more effective than saying, hello?
Hello? Wait, there's someone down here.
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Ooh, what is it? She's also an arm locking it and letting her bleed out. Nah, let's go in for the kill. And by kill, I mean she'll kill me.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her.
Corners. Look up.
Where is she?
Look up.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job. This isn't right. Where is she?
Up. Investigate the arm. I'll wait.
Do you want to play a waiting game? I've been down here a long, long time. I'm very good at waiting.
You do your best to patiently wait her out. But eventually, exhaustion starts to set in. Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
What happens if I do? What happens if I just keep? I mean, so far as but if I fall asleep, she's gonna kill me. But, you know, venture into the shadows all sounds dumb because I'm just blindly wandering into what shadows?
You wait for as long as you can, pushing yourself to stay awake and stay vigilant. But you can't outwait someone who's been waiting for as long as she remains.
Stay vigilant.
You barely even realize that you've started to drift off. Pain tears you from your sleep. The princess is upon you, ripping into your flesh, unnaturally sharp teeth and claws severing arteries and digging into organs.
Yeah, I need
There's
those.
nothing to be done. You're already half gone. It can't just end like this, right?
Well, I mean, it is
As
actually.
much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Nice eyes.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The real Southern Princess starts here. The beast.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Ooh.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So is this just? It is actually cyclical.
You're here to slay her.
Music is
If you
very
don't,
twisted right now.
It will be the end of the world.
Okay, no. Yeah. She's got it coming! Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Yeah, I'm gonna tell us the deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us has been here.
Bullshit!
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh.
I can still feel each and every puncture and laceration. That beast hurt us, but we're going to hurt her back.
Voice of the obsessed.
Is there another one of us in here?
Oh no, there's 3 of us. Great.
Good. It seems like your head's in the right place. If you all just stay focused on the task at hand, the princess will be good and slain in no time at all.
Unless the narrator's in here too. In that case, wouldn't that be 4? Your own narrator obsessed me. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin.
I have one last warning for you.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He's right, you know. She's a clever one, and determined too. Keep your eyes open and your senses sharp, because we're not going to let her get the best of us again.
Ignore him, she's just a princess. Don't overestimate her.
She's just a princess, but she can end the world. Don't overestimate. What the
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time. Wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls.
Everything
The
seems a bit
only
more
item of
warped. At least I
furniture
think it
is
does.
a plain termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Wasn't turning last
The
time.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yes, do it. Take the blade and make her pay for what she's done.
I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to use it immediately.
The door to the basement creeps open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to step over a few holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're stepping down into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
Oh, no pretense this time, huh?
It isn't hypnotizing anymore. It's almost feral. Don't let her intimidate you. You carefully make your way down the stairs. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Ha! Ooh, digigrate now too, and a tail.
She has both her arms again. And she's different, isn't she?
Oh yeah.
The beast is showing us what she really is.
Sure about that?
You're the reason I'm still down here. Fiend, monster, betrayer. Nothing will get between my teeth and your throat.
Fiend, monster, betrayer. What? The bi- Okay. Well, I can actually save. That's I didn't. Okay.
Your Honor, you're here. Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make a she will not.
There's
The
7
interior of
different
the cap of the
endings.
blade you take the blade. The door to the basement creaks. Her voice.
Who's there?
It's commanding. Don't let it fool you. you're still listening to reason.
Okay, so we're back to normal now.
Downstairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
That's not fear. That is not fear.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Oh, well, now we're getting somewhere, aren't we? No playing at the coy, scad princess. No. Now we're getting right into the meat of it, aren't we?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Joke's on you, I'm a practiced knife thrower, yeet! No.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
But I'd like to find out. I'm very curious and quite stupid.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Do you see the razor sharpness in her gaze?
I felt the razor sharpness of her claws.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm not dropping the blade. What if she kills us? We'll come back. What happens if I try for a straightforward ending?
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
What? Do I have like scales and feathers? What is going on?
Oh,
Oh.
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming, but I have to wonder.
Uh-huh.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
I mean, this is more of an experiment at this point than anything.
There it is again. That razor-sharp look in her eyes and the terrifying conviction in her words.
Maybe you'll just recover from it. Maybe this won't do anything to you at all. Maybe this is just stunning you. Maybe I'm just killing one body and you'll inhabit another one later.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Yeah, she has her, like, she's got this kind of scoff, just, haughty eyes up to the corner. Just, death. Boring.
But is it over? Really over?
No, it can't be that easy. Also, she's dead. I'm gonna check up her sleeve.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's
Not
nothing
really
hidden.
much sleeves apart from up here.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad.
True.
But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Well, it.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Okay, but...
Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of space.
Zathura?
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I beg to differ. This is bullshit. Oh, okay. How do I get a better ending for saving the world? Yeah.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
My reward? We mean death?
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I don't know.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Okay.
Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I mean, if possible, no, but didn't you hear the narrative? I'm happy we're happy. How did you think? Of course we are. I like it here. How do you...
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
What, going back into the basement?
The blade.
Oh,
We can use the blade to get out of this.
true.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
There is nothing wonderful about this place.
You not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Yep.
Don't you dare.
Oh, I will. Yeah, no.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you.
Did you?
Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world?
Nope.
An eternity of bliss?
Not bliss.
You ingrate.
You're a shitty reward giver.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
She's gonna be down there, isn't she? Like, oh.
Princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
I do. I have like talons and feathers. I'm not human. That's interesting.
The end. Nice knowing you.
It wasn't. The specter.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to sleep.
And why's your tricks?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second, if he doesn't remember what happened, then
Yeah,
it's
okay.
fine. Oh, is there another one of us in here?
Wait, whoa. Who was that?
I've always been
Oh.
here. I've just gotten a little louder, and I'm ready for all of us to have a marvelous time. Just stay focused on the task at hand. I have one last warning for you. She will lie, she'll
Yeah,
lie, she won't be a problem.
You can shut up.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of my new roommate.
No.
I think there's a lot more to this situation than we've been told.
Uh-huh.
The situation couldn't be more straightforward. Just ignore him.
You're a lying bastard too.
The interior
Oh.
of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only item of furniture is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
And peeling wallpaper, and there's ornamentation on the door that I don't think I noticed before. Okay.
Before you have a chance to even think about taking it, the top of a head appears from underneath the floorboards.
Nope.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
No! Don't like this!
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Oh, wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? A ghost!
Oh, shut up.
Oh, wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
You're an idiot.
Oh, it's you.
Hmm.
Hiya, killer. I guess we've got some things to talk about, haven't we? Like how you murdered me?
GLaDOS? Okay.
You're on a you're here. You make your warn. She will. We're not going to ignore. The interior of. The blade is your implement. The door is. Don't let.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's see. Hold on, let's talk about it first.
Okay.
Ugh. Hmm. I'm going to keep you locked away down here for a little while. It's been okay. Yeah, sure.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being
Leaving her, so I'm the only one who.
one way or another. But if you don't,
You have to make.
I'm just unlocking the basement.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
I'm not really concerned about winning at this point. Just
It's
exploring.
a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
I am.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine, turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains. Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she?
Yeah.
You can.
Let's save again. Because this is at a point where I go back and forth and do different things. So I'm going to lock her away
The death
first.
of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your way. You close the basement, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Ooh, how very atmospheric.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Nah.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
No honeyed words. How do I know you still won't kill me anyway? Hmm.
Sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I mean, to True enough, I don't know the specifics, you know, the correct terminology, etc. But
Sound like she's getting any weaker?
no,
No, it doesn't.
nah. I don't think gonna so all it was an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even you're a monster. Okay.
I could be innocent and harmless if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
Who's teasing though? I'm not.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
Oh, good.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Well, I mean,
Just all at once, the paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
I mean, there's nothing I can do to stop you, so go right ahead.
She steps closer, one side
What a lovely smile.
head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
I don't look. You don't want to talk.
What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Uh-huh.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare. Okay, so what have we got now?
You're here to slay.
Yeah, okay.
I have one lie. She will lie. Oh, God.
Oh,
We can't go in there. Do either of you feel sick? Because I feel sick just thinking about that place. We're going to die. You should be careful. There's something very wrong going on here.
mm-hmm.
Ignore them. They don't know what they're talking about. She's just a princess. No reason to get all freaked out.
You know, I noticed before, I didn't really say anything about it because I wasn't sure, but even the hand is a taloned hand. The little cursor name. I didn't mention it prior because I wasn't sure if I was seeing it right, if I was, might as well playing little tricks on me or something. Okay.
The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth
Well,
walls are
Hey, everybody! How you doing?
Stands between you and the open.
You're not gonna bring up our friends at the windows?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. No. The basement door. It isn't there anymore. She could be anywhere.
Yeah, are none of you noticing these? Huh?
It's just a frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting.
Well, let's not keep her waiting any longer, shall we?
No, what did you do? This isn't how things are supposed to go. She's supposed to be an ordinary princess.
Uh-huh.
Quick, the blade.
Go ahead and take your little...
Oh,
It
no.
won't do you any good.
Your legs go numb before you even have a chance to reach for the blade. You collapse to the floor as your lungs seize up, refusing to take in air.
Oh, I really don't like this version.
No, not again!
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
You're cracked. Oh no.
I wonder how
Oh.
many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Not until I run out of endings.
Everything goes dark, and you die. I'm sorry. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Okay.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Yeah, fair enough. Listen, maybe the key's on here, if not, maybe I can use something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh, great.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Oh, you mother...
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
But what if I don't want to do it?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates. before raising her
Okay.
arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Probably only get the beast in it, but I'll try it again, but in a moment. First, I'm
Or
gonna
you
not.
could use it to free her.
That.
You won't like what happened. Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
Ugh.
The blade is sharp.
Ah!
It takes little efforts to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Yay.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah, almost like the body is more of a suit than anything else.
She didn't. She clutches the wound, softly smiling as her gaze meets yours. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yes, let's. If, you'll actually let me come with you.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
And what are you gonna do about it, Mr. Voice?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No, it doesn't. Hey!
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her.
Stop that.
Oh, I thought this was all a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges. Wait, she dodges? Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
And I'm trying to see what happens if I just resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
I don't want to.
I'm sorry. I can see you're doing your best to resist what's happening to you. I'll try and make this quick.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. You feel her claws on your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained red as your blood seeps.
I'm very conflicted about how this one went because I mean it went partially the same way, but at the same time, in a very different tone and series of events leading up to it.
When she manages to escape from this place and bring ruin to the world, know that it was all your fault. It can't just end like this, right?
Canada
As
did.
much as I'd prefer for things to have gone, everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel. Oh, we got a new one. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
I'm very I don't trust you.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time
The
around.
doubting. Yeah.
We can help her. We just have to find a way.
Well, we might be able to. We'll see. And start
Is
doubting.
there another one of us in here? Help her. Need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
And more than a minute ago, more than a couple minutes ago, etc. Yes.
Sure. And all of us in here definitely believe.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yes. Oh, shall we definitely believe yes.
Just stay focused on the task at hand.
Oh, I'm gonna try and stay as focused as I can. No guarantees on how much that'll be, but you know. Yeah, okay, definitely gonna slay a princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. I have one last warning.
Uh-huh.
She will lie. She will cheat.
Yeah,
She
I've
will
heard that
do
spiel before.
everything. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to.
Wink.
Did you just say the word wink out loud?
Perhaps I did.
No, I didn't.
Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Okay. Alright. Let's go. Yeah. What's it gonna be this time?
The
Oh.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely empty. The air stays.
Okay, so this time the cabin is basically just the same as was last time.
Layer of dust. The only furniture is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Will I actually, though? Will I? What if I don't? I'll try both.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing her voice carried.
Hello?
You're playing a dangerous. It's even more hypnotizing. Is it more hypnotizing than before, or is that just what we want it to be? I think we're in love. For everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just don't let her charm you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Oh, too late. I have already swooned under her, vicious fangs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
You look a little different.
She's still so beautiful. And she has both of her arms again. Did everything we just went through actually happen? It must have, because she's different. Can't you tell?
Yeah.
You. I remember you. You're going to help me get out of here, right?
Yep. Damn it.
Oh. Have you decided what to do with me?
Maybe.
You know why you're here. Oh, you have to be. You walk up to the chains, bind their large.
Yeah, okay, so.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should...
Doubtful. Whoever locked the...
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Uh-huh.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement. Is someone else... You make easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam, the knife.
You won't like what against you.
Okay, so this time I'm just she didn't even bite into her arm. Okay.
Thank you.
No, we won't have any. As the print. Wait, watch me.
Oh, is there really not going to be a? What happens if I just stab her? I mean, well.
You bring the blade down and plunge. Okay. There's no. Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely.
Excuse me, did you just stab me?
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one.
Try me.
But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Do you see that razor sharpness in her gaze? I don't think she's bluffing.
Oh, she's not.
Before you have the opportunity to make another move, she rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
Oh, God.
You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arm up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first.
No, damn. Now, oh my God. Okay.
You just somewhere inside of you. If we're lucky, the wound you manage to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky,
Just know your place, worm.
Too weak to even try fighting back. How disappointing.
Oh, you will try and kill the monster. Oh no, you do not do the good job. Oh.
she places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Fury. Oh, okay.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Okay. Let's just go.
She will lie. It's not her lies that'll stop us.
Voice the broken. Oh no.
I must admit, I'm a little worried about going back in there. I don't want to be as much of a downer as my new roommate, but we were definitely outclassed last time. She seems more demon than princess.
I think I'd say she'd seem more demon when she had disintegrated furry legs and a tail and claws and fangs.
Ignore them. They don't know what they're talking about. She's just a princess.
No.
Get all in your head about it.
Uh-huh. I'm in my head and you can't get me out of it.
The interior of the cabin is larger than it should be. The only item of furniture is a plain wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Mm-hmm.
The blade is your implement.
I don't think it matters whether I take the blade or not, so let's just enter the basement and see what happens.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old wooden staircase. The steps are wide and deep. The air seeping up from below is heavy and oppressive, with an odd, eggy stink to it.
Okay, so like
Princess
sulfur, I'm
lives here,
assuming.
Slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
It's somehow even fiercer than it was before.
Of course it is. Don't let it intimidate you. You're playing a dangerous game by coming down here unarmed.
Why even bother with the knife?
Yeah.
It wouldn't have done us any good.
Why bother? What else
We
did it
should
good?
just give up and pledge ourselves to her. You carefully make your way down the stairs. As you descend
Oh,
the final step,
hello!
the form of the princess comes into view, a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Hi. Hello. I'm Wickhin. I know you don't have a name. You're just princess. Hello.
Is it just me, or is she bigger than last time. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
And then beat me to death with them, probably. Oh, God.
I told you. It's pointless.
No, her tail has a point this time.
I was wondering
Ooh,
if I
hello.
could have company. Free me from my bindings, and maybe I'll let you live for a while.
I don't know. I'd like a more permanent arrangement.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. Hey, we're not just gonna stay.
Of course we are. I like it here. Anything there, we're
Are
happy.
we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Oh, he's just telling us what we want to hear. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. Maybe I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. Oh, no. Okay.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is. Not happy.
No.
Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Plenty.
Please shake yourself out of it.
No.
We have to get out of here.
No.
The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Forever. What was that? I've got 6 endings out of 7, I think. What in the world am I missing? What sequence of events?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No, but I mean, this is the only option I can think of that I haven't taken yet. 100%, I'll just go to the cabin and say the princess. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin and talk to the princess. Maybe I'll definitely go into. I know I'm going. Nope, one thing that matters is I'm not going to the cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm just going to new dawn. No, I'm gonna walk downstairs and quietly another path away from the cabin. I definitely know where I'm going. Yes.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after.
No. Hold on.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yep.
It's remarkably selfish, if you
I know.
ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation.
Outlined is giving you way too much credit.
Like, dies. Forever.
Well, you unlike me, who won't die forever. I don't care, but good, maybe everyone should die. They're the one trying to kill someone. You're not mostly blackmailing me into doing this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life.
You haven't given me too many facts, actually.
You'd understand that.
Oh, so now we're resorting to insults, are we? Oh, you're not mature. Well, you're a bossy bastard.
But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
That I do. Son of a bitch!
You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm gonna just keep checking the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
How do I know that?
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Uh-huh.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that
Okay.
those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Yeah, things are getting quite wibbly, aren't they?
In every direction, there is a path.
Well, I'm making a whole village here. Look at this. It's free real estate. I'm going to start a whole settlement.
An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
Oh, things are getting nice and weird now.
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
It really has nothing to do with you specifically. Wow, you're quite self-absorbed, aren't you, to have such a high opinion of yourself and assuming that what I do is tied directly to your response or how you're feeling on the matter. I'm exploring. You are being a condescending little chewed up piece of gum that's lost its flavor.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
I don't know what I've done.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
So that was the new. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Is that a stone wall?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You aren't kidding. She entered the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she?
Last I checked, there wasn't any last time. We've just met, you and I.
Okay.
He doesn't remember. Yeah, screw this guy. They might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
Okay, contrarian. Wow, you are just as obnoxious as that word implies. Because it has nothing to do with the narrator.
By ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
I'm being a completionist. Fuck you.
Still, the world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful.
Yeah.
You are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Joke's on you. That's the thing I'm worst at. All those little voices nagging and plucking and pulling and grating and stabbing. Oh no, they won't go away. I don't know, I get it. I'm going to the cabin.
I have one last warning.
They did wall me in. Wow.
She will lie. Maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore them. They're just being difficult for the sake of it.
It's just not entirely wrong, really.
The interior of the cabin is odd. The air smelling faintly of plastic.
Plastic?
The wood of the walls fitting together at uncomfortable angles. The only furniture is a plain wooden table, its legs all the wrong lengths, causing it to tilt towards the door. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Oh, great. So not only did everything get walled in, the universe is all wonk.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
Knowing my luck and how the knife is tied to everything, if I throw it at the window, it would boomerang itself right back into my neck.
I, for one, would rather have it. We don't really know what we're dealing with here. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
I'm just becoming convinced that the context here is that in this universe, princess is really some sort of paracausal demigod. I'll take the blade though.
You take
Why
the
not?
blade from the table. It'd be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Plus, it's a very pretty little knife, and I like it. A knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old wooden staircase. The steps are warped and shoddily constructed. The air seeping up from below is heavy, oppressive, with an odd stink to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs, its multi-tonal lilt
Pardon?
adding to the already uneasy atmosphere.
Okay.
Is someone there?
Shit's gotten properly weird now. Oh, yes.
This isn't what I expected her to sound like.
I am very curious now. Curiosity piqued.
What is she? I think we'd all like to know.
Yeah.
You carefully make your way down the stairs. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
You're looking rather slouchy there, princess. And your arm is... something seems a bit off. It could be the perspective, but,
She locks her hands, one moving a
Okay!
little faster than the other. The loose skin of her face stretches into something resembling a smile.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, she's a skin puppet.
Good lord.
Oh, nothing good about this. Oh, no!
Roiling under her skin as she starts to speak, her voice pouring out between her closed teeth.
Oh, I really don't like this. She's turned into fucking E.T.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I had a friend.
Stranger danger, why is your you pulsating and oh. Stranger achievement unlocked, okay. You know, I think there's really only one way to properly cap this all off. To come back to the chapter 2 thing, one of them, and just say, fuck it. I'm getting out of here.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Nope.
Do
Yep.
you even know where you're going?
Nope.
At first.
I've already gone through one ending.
Oh, wait, but you're too stubborn. You've doomed us all. You lose track of just how long
Again.
on the path in the woods.
Okay,
And
interesting.
at the end of that path,
Well, Yep. There you are. There you have it. As Slay the Princess. I did. Slayed. Got slayed. Holy shit, that was... I'm very interested to see this game when it finally releases fully. Because that's... Whoa, boy. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna go... I'm just... I'm just gonna go.